This is a true story that happened in Southeast Asia, where the world's most unique breed of black chicken appeared. These wild chickens mated with local chickens and laid black eggs. At first, farmers were very scared because they saw that it was not like other chicken eggs. But they took the risk of incubating these eggs in the hope of creating a new breed of chicken with higher economic value. And then, the eggs successfully hatched into a flock of black chickens like what you see here. Do you know what these black chickens are called? They are Ayam Cemani chickens, which are now most commonly raised in Southeast Asia and China. Purebred chickens are also exported to the US and Europe for Halloween. Traditionally, they are wild chickens but have become associated with Indonesian folklore. For centuries, these black chickens have been believed to possess mystical powers, making them an integral part of various rituals and spiritual practices in Javanese culture. To this day, many people in Java still believe in the mystique of the Ayam Cemani breed. Today, Southeast Asian farmers have successfully bred thousands of black Ayam Cemani chickens and earned millions of dollars from them. Farmers in Southeast Asia say that raising Ayam Cemani chickens can be more challenging than other chicken breeds, especially in colder climates. They are quite sensitive to winters, so special care is needed during these seasons. For optimal growth, Ayam Cemani chickens are usually kept in warm climates. In a warm environment, Ayam Cemani chickens can be raised in the fields. They can freely forage for insects, which is a natural and free source of protein that helps farmers save on raising costs. Farmers also revealed that for Ayam Cemani chickens to develop fully, they need to be supplemented with 20% protein. Given adequate nutrition, hens lay a surprising amount of eggs, between 80 to 120 per year. Their eggs are unusually large in proportion to the hen's body, making them a low-feeding breed with excellent egg-laying ability. Each chicken is also given special care, as they are susceptible to avian influenza and harmful bacteria. Therefore, Ayam Cemani chickens can be vaccinated right from hatching to ensure a higher survival rate during the rearing process. Today, black chicken farms are not only developed in Indonesia, but also expanded in Asian countries such as China and India. With large scale, farms can raise thousands of chickens each year, bringing great profits to farm owners and farmers. Ayam Cemani chicken raised in free range will give better quality and nutritious meat. It also has a higher price than black chicken raised in a closed model. The uniqueness of this breed of chicken is not only in its completely black feathers, but also in its meat, organs, and bones. Because of this difference, they are very popular in the Southeast Asian market and the world. because people think that their meat is more delicious and nutritious than regular chickens. Using Ayam Cemani chicken will provide the necessary nutrients for the human body, especially for people with weak bodies or the elderly and pregnant women. Due to their high demand for food and their collectible value, the Ayam Cemani chicken is also much more expensive than many other chicken breeds. These exotic birds used to sell for over $2,000 each due to their rarity, but today, prices have dropped significantly and you can buy an Ayam Cemani for under $50. However, you will also have a hard time finding a purebred breeder. To buy purebred Ayam Cemani chickens, you can refer to some reputable breeding farms in Southeast Asia and China, to be able to develop into large-scale farms, bringing benefits and income to local farmers' families.
Donkeys have long been one of the most widely raised livestock in China because of their use in transportation and high demand for their milk and skin. Today, they are also one of the livestock imported by China in large quantities every year. So why does this vast country import so many donkeys? Let's find out in today's video. Why does China collect so many donkeys? In recent years, China has used donkey skin to make traditional medicine, but because the country lacks donkey skin, it is increasing the import of donkey skin from abroad. Over the past decade, as the number of donkeys in China has dwindled, the value of donkey skins has increased, with each skin fetching up to $400, making the donkey skin trade a global trade. Will that trend become leverage for developing countries when cooperating with China? Donkeys are brought into the processing plant, and similar to some other livestock, they go through the process of slaughter, skinning, and internal organ removal. Donkey meat is processed into packaged food for consumers, and donkey skin is used to supply donkey skin processing factories. Because China imports donkey skins from Africa, Processing factories there have also expanded. They process donkeys with the main purpose of exporting skins to China, even though many countries in this region have banned killing them. Because their numbers will be seriously reduced, butchering donkeys may have consequences in the future. Donkeys have long been domesticated and become important livestock in many areas of the world, typically poor and developing countries like many in Africa. Here, donkeys play an important role in the economy. They are raised for transportation and carrying goods, and almost every family in Niger raises a few donkeys. In addition, livestock farms also increase their income by raising donkeys. Donkeys are mainly grazed on outdoor or semi-outdoor farms. Food is mainly fresh grass or grains. Donkeys are gentle animals that are easy to tame. Whether raised alone or grazed in herds, they grow and develop strongly. However, because their commercial value is lower than other livestock species, the number of donkeys is decreasing in developed countries, but it remains the most important animal in many developing countries. In recent years, China has developed a number of traditional Oriental medicine remedies and applied modern production research. Donkey skin extract is an important ingredient. It is extracted from the skin of donkeys, so this country has been promoting the collection of donkeys, and the number of slaughterhouses and donkey processing factories is increasingly expanding. China is using about 4.8 million donkey skins each year to produce donkey skin plaster, but they cannot meet demand from domestic supply and have to import more from Africa, Asia, and South America. So what is the use of donkey skin extract that makes China invest in such large quantities? Donkey skin extract is a highly valued traditional medicine in China, produced by mixing collagen extracted from donkey skin with herbs and other ingredients to create bars, tablets, or liquids for beauty or consumer products. The donkey skin is then processed into ejiao by the Chinese, a traditional remedy that is said to improve blood circulation and treat diseases such as anemia. Historically, donkey skin extract was once known as the Emperor's Precious Medicine, but today it is marketed as a mass-produced healthcare product for the increasingly wealthy people of China. If you have the opportunity to visit this country, you will see products made from donkey skin plaster being widely sold in many stores and supermarkets, serving domestic consumption needs. Not only that, it is also widely sold on online platforms to easily reach more consumers. Donkey skin products range in price from $50 to $200 per box, depending on the manufacturer and its quality.
Do you know which region has the largest horse meat processing and exporting industry in the world? It is not China or Europe, but South America has traditionally been the world's largest exporter of horse meat. With a long history of horse and cattle farming, countries like Argentina, Uruguay, and Brazil have become major players in the global horse meat industry. Join us as we explore South America's largest horse meat processing plant. The tradition of horse breeding in South America began in the 16th century when Spanish and Portuguese settlers arrived and brought horses with them. Over time, the growing horse population combined with the vast grasslands of the region led to the development of a strong horse industry. Since then, horses have been an integral part of the economy and culture of the region. Horse meat processing plants in South America are primarily dedicated facilities designed to slaughter, process, and package horse meat. These plants adhere to strict hygiene and food safety regulations, ensuring that the meat quality meets international standards. The process begins with the humane slaughter of the horses, followed by careful inspection and grading of the meat. Finally, the meat may be further processed before being packaged and prepared for export. These plants often operate in regions with long-standing cattle and horse farming traditions. Integrating horse meat processing into the broader meat industry in South America allows these plants to benefit from existing infrastructure, a skilled workforce, and a regulatory framework governing meat production. The horse meat industry is an important economic sector in South America, especially in rural areas where agriculture and livestock farming are dominant. Horse meat plants provide employment and support local economies, providing jobs and stable income for millions of people. In areas where livestock farming is the main occupation, horse meat processing is a complementary activity that helps diversify income sources for farmers. The horse meat export market in South America is also very stable, with European countries such as Belgium, France, and Italy being the main importers. The demand for horse meat in these regions is driven by cultural preferences, where horse meat is considered a delicacy and a traditional food item. One of the reasons South America exports the most horse meat in the world is because of the low cost of raising horses. The region has abundant natural pastures and a favorable climate, making horse meat production less expensive than other regions. In addition, horse meat consumption is also increasing because South Americans believe that eating horse meat improves their health. Horse meat is leaner and less fatty than other red meats, which appeals to health-conscious consumers. Furthermore, the environmental impact of horse meat production in South America is generally lower than that of other types of livestock production. Horses require less feed and water than cows and goats, and they are often raised on natural pastures rather than grazing. This reduces the environmental impact of horse meat production, making it a more sustainable choice for many farms. One of the biggest challenges facing the horse meat industry is closely related to ethical issues. In some regions, notably North America and the UK, the consumption of horse meat is taboo, leading to criticism from animal rights activists. Issues such as the treatment of horses during transport, the conditions under which they are kept before slaughter, and the methods used in slaughterhouses are all areas of concern and controversy.
Le combat est inévitable. Le père.
Despite these concerns, the horse meat industry in South America continues to thrive, thanks to demand from countries where horse meat is culturally accepted and considered a delicacy.
Every year, billions of rabbits are raised on farms around the world for meat and fur. Due to high demand, rabbits are transported in large numbers from farm to farm or from breeding to processing plants every day. So do you know how people can transport millions of rabbits easily and quickly? In today's video, let's explore with us. Airplanes are the fastest means of transport in the world, so they are one of the most popular means of transport for pets. Due to their small size and ability to move quickly, rabbits are placed in plastic boxes or iron cages before boarding the plane to ensure safety during transportation. Rabbit boxes must comply with regulations and must have enough oxygen and maintain a stable temperature during transportation. Normally, transporting live animals by plane requires very strict regulations. A health certificate from a veterinary facility and a vaccination certificate are required. Therefore, if you want to transport pets or any animal, you should prepare the necessary procedures. Rabbits are also transported by truck or car to long-distance areas. However, transporters need to follow certain rules when transporting pets to ensure their health and safety. If transporting when moving from one area to another, rabbits that meet health or vaccination requirements can be transported, because the process of transporting livestock is also one of the causes of spreading diseases. For commercial rabbit farms, transportation is mainly done by specialized trucks. Thousands of rabbits harvested from the farm will be transported to the processing plant in large livestock transport trucks. Each plastic cage can hold about 5 rabbits, then each cage is stacked on the truck to save space. The way to transport rabbits is also quite similar to other poultry. Moreover, the transport trucks are specially designed to help the animals be most comfortable and reduce stress. At the processing plant, each rabbit is unloaded from the truck and begins a processing line. Here the world's largest meat processing plant will be built with a large capacity. In fact, the lines will be designed tightly and according to processing requirements. In particular, they are manufactured according to the standard's current hygiene regulations and compliance with the Animal Welfare Act. The rabbits are slaughtered in a humane and painless manner that does not affect the quality of the meat. Just like other slaughtered animals, all rabbits are then put on a hanging rack and turn the body over. During this stage, the rabbits will be skinned, then they will be washed several times and the organs removed. After removing the internal organs, the rabbit's body is slowly and carefully cut into many small parts. And finally, it is packaged and stored at cold temperatures to deliver to consumers. It's really not difficult to slaughter and process rabbits, right? The most expensive part is probably the rabbit's thigh bone, so this part is sold on the market at a fairly high price. In addition, other parts of the rabbit such as ribs, rabbit ears, lean meat, and fatty meat from rabbits are also products used to make many delicious and high-class dishes. Some typical dishes from rabbits are stir-fried rabbit meat, steamed rabbit meat with lemon leaves, salt-roasted rabbit meat, and many more. A rabbit leg can provide 30% of the daily omega-3 requirement, 3 times higher than other meats, and has almost no cholesterol. Therefore, rabbit meat will be an effective solution to prevent cardiovascular diseases. In addition, the abundant vitamin B groups, B1, B2, B6, B12, in it will protect the nervous system and help muscles develop well, beneficial for the cell regeneration process. Did you know? Rabbit fur is also the main raw material to create valuable products such as shoes, clothes, fur hats, etc. This is considered a rare and high-end item on the market. Once the processing machine has enough rabbit fur, they will sell it to large fashion factories or people who love handmade clothing. The products from these little rabbits are amazing. Right? So how do farms raise rabbits to produce millions of tons of rabbit meat and fur? On rabbit farms, instead of raising them outdoors or in greenhouses, they choose to raise them in cages. Raising rabbits in cages does not allow for their natural behaviors such as digging, hiding and searching for food. However, rabbit farmers will provide everything they need here and do not affect their health. During the development process, rabbits are carefully cared for. They will be fed food such as hay or nutritious pellets so that the rabbits can grow quickly. Besides, they will also provide water for the rabbits every day using an automatic system. Rabbits are fast-growing animals with good reproductive ability. They reach slaughter weight after about 3 to 3.5 months. Each year, a female rabbit gives birth to 6 to 7 litters and produces 90 to 140 kilograms of rabbit meat per year, so rabbit farmers often gain high profits and expand their farms quickly.
Hello everyone watching David Farming Channel. Over thousands of years of history, the dragon has become an important cultural symbol for some Asian countries, typically China. However, today, Chinese people have created a unique dish called dragon tongue sashimi. Is this dish made from the dragon's tongue? Today, let's explore with us how Chinese farmers raise thousands of special dragons. In Chinese mythology, crocodiles are considered descendants of dragons, so many Chinese people still consider them dragons to this day. However, crocodiles are not considered religious because they are fierce predators. Today, millions of crocodiles are raised on farms in China, playing an important role in the economic development of local communities. In China, crocodile farms are very large, holding hundreds to thousands of animals. These farms are often built in tropical or subtropical climates, especially in Guangdong, Fujian, and Hainan provinces. The most commonly farmed crocodile is the Yangtze crocodile, which is also native to China, with many farms importing and breeding Siamese crocodiles. Crocodile farms are often designed to mimic the crocodile's natural habitat with ponds and large sandy areas for the crocodiles to bask and roam. This helps ensure their natural growth and ability to reproduce. Enclosure areas are often segregated by age and size to ensure that alligators do not compete for food or eat each other. Crocodiles are carnivores, so they are usually fed fresh meat, mainly chicken, fish, and sometimes pork. Unlike other livestock, crocodiles do not need to be fed regularly, only 2 to 3 times a week. Moreover, the amount of food is also strictly managed to ensure that crocodiles grow at a stable rate without wasting food. Chinese farmers also pay great attention to the health of crocodiles. Cleaning cages and ponds is also done regularly to prevent bacteria from growing. Because farmed crocodiles are often susceptible to skin diseases, regular cleaning of cages also ensures the crocodiles are healthy. To increase the number of farmed crocodiles, Chinese farmers carry out the incubation process to produce quality offspring. The incubation process of crocodile eggs is carried out in professional incubators with strictly controlled temperature and humidity. The incubation period for crocodile eggs can last from 60 to 80 days, depending on the species of crocodile. Newly hatched crocodiles usually reach a size of about 19 to 21 centimeters, and they can move quickly right after hatching. At this time, the baby crocodiles are carefully cared for before being released into concentrated breeding tanks or sold for breeding. Large-scale crocodile farms in China can harvest thousands of dollars after each sale of breeding crocodiles. Crocodile farming in China has grown rapidly in recent years, providing a steady income for local farming communities and jobs for thousands of workers in crocodile leather processing factories. Yes, crocodile skin is considered the most valuable part and is commonly used in the fashion industry to produce high-end handbags, belts, and shoes. Each product made from crocodile skin is worth from hundreds to thousands of dollars. There are even some of the world's most famous crocodile skin handbags that cost up to $450,000. Not only harvested for its skin, crocodile meat is also becoming increasingly popular in Chinese cuisine, where it is considered a nutritious delicacy with high protein content and low fat. While the meat parts are prepared by methods such as stir-frying and grilling, crocodile tongue is processed into a unique sashimi dish, often referred to by locals as dragon tongue sashimi. Many people may be scared of this dish, but it is very popular with some Chinese people. The preparation method is very simple. Just clean the crocodile tongue and cut it into bite-sized pieces. This dragon tongue sashimi is enjoyed like many other sashimi dishes. In China, crocodiles are also used in traditional medicine to make medicines that are believed to cure lung-related diseases, relieve pain, and boost the immune system. Many people also often make crocodile meat is processed with some medicinal herbs to improve health. Overall, crocodile farming is a large-scale industry, with farming and processing processes tightly controlled to maximize profits. It plays an important role in the development of the local economy and help farmers stabilize their lives. How do you feel about this video? Leave a comment below to let us know. Don't forget to like and subscribe to receive the latest notifications. Goodbye, and see you all again! Chicken has long been considered the most popular food source for humans because of its low cost and ease of preparation, especially for areas like India and Pakistan where food sources are limited due to religious reasons. Chicken is the main source of protein and is widely used. Today, let us explore the role of the chicken industry in Pakistan. In Pakistan, pork is not consumed due to religious beliefs, as the majority of the population is Muslim. With the religious ban on pork, chicken is the main alternative for millions of Pakistanis. Chicken is versatile, affordable, and widely accepted across all communities, making it a staple food in both rural and urban households. The poultry industry in Pakistan is extensive, ranging from small family farms to large-scale commercial operations. There are an estimated 15,000 poultry farms across the country, with capacities ranging from 5,000 to 500,000 broilers. Pakistan's poultry industry produces 1.2 million tons of chicken meat each year. Like many other regions, the poultry industry in Pakistan is also developed in two ways, namely closed farming and free-range. Free-range chicken farms are commonly found in rural areas. Free-range chickens are fed a diet of grass, seeds, insects, and grains, resulting in leaner meat with a richer flavor than commercial chickens. Free-range chickens also produce tastier eggs that command higher prices than commercial chickens. On large-scale poultry farms, chickens are typically raised in controlled environments with feeding and disease prevention programs to ensure high productivity. These farms operate under both traditional and modern systems, with commercial farms using advanced technologies such as automatic feeders, temperature-controlled housing, and selective breeding programs to ensure production. On these farms, chickens are typically raised for meat production, and when mature, they are transported to processing plants. Processing plants use modern technology to transform live chickens into consumer products that are widely distributed throughout Pakistan. These plants are equipped with machinery that automates the slaughtering, plucking, and cutting processes, ensuring hygiene and efficiency. Many plants are equipped with advanced technology, including freezing and packaging equipment, which helps extend shelf life. One of the most distinctive features of the chicken processing plant in Pakistan is that it follows Islamic practices, ensuring that the chickens are slaughtered according to halal requirements. This includes reciting the prayer before cutting the jugular vein by hand or by machine, which is an important part of halal certification. After slaughter, thousands of chickens on automatic lines will be transported through stages such as feather removal, organ processing, and cleaning. The final product is packaged in fresh or frozen form. Frozen preserve meat for long shelf life, especially for export. The poultry processing industry in Pakistan also meets the requirements of hygiene standards to ensure food safety and hygiene. The Pakistan Poultry Association works to monitor and support the industry, ensuring compliance with the standards, national and international standards. However, many challenges remain in disease management and access to high-quality feed. In addition to meeting domestic consumption needs, Pakistan is also developing the poultry export market, especially for food safety certified chicken products. The combination of domestic consumption and export opportunities, this import makes poultry an important part of Pakistan's agricultural economy. The importance of chicken processing plants in Pakistan goes beyond food production. They also contribute to rural employment and support the economy by creating jobs in the agriculture, processing, and distribution sectors. As the demand for affordable food increases, the poultry industry in Pakistan remains a cornerstone of the country's food security strategy. The poultry farming and processing industry also contributes 1.3% to Pakistan's GDP, and is expected to continue to grow in the future as demand for poultry products increases. Advances in farming technology, disease control, and sustainability measures will be critical to the industry's long-term success. In the cultural and religious context, the people of Pakistan cannot develop their economy through livestock farming, so the poultry industry is one of the alternative industries. It not only provides cheap food, but also ensures food security for the country in difficult times. In many parts of the world, bears are strictly protected and hunting is prohibited. But in Alaska, they are one of the animals hunted every year. There are hundreds of hunters in Alaska who go on bear hunting trips every year, with weapons such as guns, bows and arrows, etc. So why do Alaskan farmers hunt bears? Let's find out now.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Oh my god! Such a big bear.
Alaska's vast wilderness provides ideal habitat for both black and grizzly bears, making it a top destination for bear hunters. Not only professional hunters, but also farmers participate in hunting trips to control their damage to bee farms. Alaska has the largest number of bears in the United States, with more than 100,000 bears. This area has a climate suitable for the development and growth of bears, and is also one of the areas where bear hunting is allowed. Alaskan farmers often organize annual bear hunts, especially during honey harvest times. This activity is aimed at preventing damage caused by bears to beekeeping farms. Bear hunting is one of the most exciting hunting activities, as bears are one of the most dangerous prey for farmers and hunters. Therefore, preparations before the hunt are very necessary.
We didn't get it done on a moose, but we got it done on a giant brown. Smoked them. Wow. Quack, 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 ah, 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 ah.
Alaskan bear hunting can be physically demanding, often requiring hunters to travel through dense forests, mountainous areas, and along remote riverbanks. Even each bear hunting trip can last from 7 days to 1 week, so hunters also need basic survival skills to operate in the wild. The basic requirements for bear hunting are the need for an appropriate license and compliance with strict regulations, including specific hunting seasons and limits on the number of bears hunted. If you do not comply with hunting regulations or do not have a license, hunters can face very heavy fines. Depending on the severity of the violation, hunters can be fined from $500 to $5,000, so hunters and farmers need to follow correct bear hunting procedures.
Just dialed up.
No, he's not that. Not you, not that.
Unlike hunting other animals, bear hunting is very dangerous. Everyone needs to be equipped with a full-sized rifle, appropriate outdoor clothing, and pepper spray as essentials. In addition, it is necessary to consider unusual weather cases and encounters with other animals to prepare additional appropriate items. During a hunting trip, the process of tracking and searching for bears is also very important. In some areas, hunters use bait stations to attract bears. Once the bear's active location has been determined, hunters need to find a hiding place to wait for the bear to appear. This can take several hours or even several days.
His shoulders covered in blood. Yeah. We decided to head
In addition
south a
to
little ways
using
from camp.
hunting guns, hunters and farmers also use bows and arrows to hunt bears. Many hunters believe that hunting deer with a bow and arrow is more difficult to take down a bear than using a gun, and is even more dangerous, because bow hunters need to keep a closer distance than when using a gun. If the bear is injured, it may become angry and attack the hunter, putting them in danger. Therefore, hunters who use bows need to have experience hunting bears to ensure safety. You should aim and shoot accurately at the bear's lungs to defeat them quickly and humanely. Do you know how hunters will handle them after hunting bears? They will be processed and consumed as an exotic meat, similar to other wild meats. Once the bear has been taken down, the hunter must quickly carve the animal to preserve the meat and skin. Bear meat is cleaned, packaged, and refrigerated to keep it fresh, while the bear skin is tanned to make carpets or household items. So, what damage has the bear population caused to bear farmers? Every day, a bear can seriously damage 3 to 5 beekeeping farms, causing huge losses. You know, bears love to eat honey and they invade beekeeping farms in search of food. In the process, they destroy beekeeping boxes and steal all the honey, causing heavy economic losses. Even though barbed wire fences or electric fences are used, it is still difficult to prevent bear attacks. Therefore, an effective measure is to hunt bears to control them. We just watched Alaska farmers kill bears to protect bee farms. How do you feel about this video? Please leave your comments below to let us know. Please like and subscribe to receive the latest notifications. And now, goodbye and see you all again. The video ends here. Hopefully it has helped you gain useful knowledge. Please like, subscribe, and share to support the channel. Now, goodbye and see you again!